Hi. I have to make a video because my brother decided to like block me on Facebook, and then when he tries to like have like a confrontation, he can't look me in the eye, and he gets like really anxious about the fact that my brother thought that I wanted to fuck his girlfriend. Okay, so first I'm gonna throw it out there and say that your girlfriend ain't that cute, but we'll get to that. So, I've met this chick like 4 times in my life. We'll call her crazy too. And the first time I met her, ever, he wasn't even there. He left the house. So I was watching, I came to my father's to watch football. And she basically was telling me how she likes to go to raves and pop Molly and, you know, have a great time. Because, I mean, that's what you do when you're fucking 22. Understandable. I thought it was so fucking cool. I was like, we should totally go to a rave. And so I think she's mad chill, and she's like, yeah, your brother doesn't like to go out, and he likes to just, like, be cooped up in his room, and that's all true. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm confused, like, that you're dating my brother, because, like, you're mad chill, and, like, he's completely, like, the opposite. Mind you, my brother is, like, 27. So you can see the maturity difference in, like, age between them, just if you talk to them separately, and if you know them, like, yeah. Okay, second time I meet her now, I went to my dad's house to pick up beer my dad left me, and nobody was home. She was home, and I had a fucking gift card that had like all this money on it to go to the specific restaurant that is next to my father's house. Okay, now I invited my other cousin to like come with me, but like she was like far away, and I was like super hungry, and you can't take food out of there. So I was like, oh, what are you doing? You want to go get food? I was like, I'll pay for it. I have all this money in this gift card. She went and like texted my brother and was like, your sister's trying to take me out to lunch. I'm like, but this, I didn't know that part. So, no, I wasn't trying to take her out to lunch. I was fucking hungry, and you were in front of me, and I needed somebody to go with, okay? It was kind of fucked up, because I already invited my cousin Lauren, so it's like I should have just, like, whoopsie, and I just didn't feel like waiting for her, and this bitch was right in front of me, so I figured, why the fuck not? So, she's like, I'm eating this sandwich. She made a sandwich, she sliced the tomatoes, I'm sitting in the fucking, like, kitchen, like, watching, talking to her. And I was like, okay, well, you're eating a sandwich, so you're not gonna want to go out to eat. And she was like, nah, just like give me 5 minutes. Now my brother comes home, and he gets all pissy, and he just has this like, he's just like angry all the time. I don't know what that is. He just has issues. So I was like, wow, there's like fucking tension in here. I don't really know what's happening. Anyways, I was like, okay, guess I'm not getting fucking my food today. That's fine. So I end up leaving. Third time I see her, it's a Super Bowl party. She gets completely shit-faced, okay? She's wasted. Now, you can go and ask her side of the story, but I don't know if, like, the 14 shots of tequila and vodka mix is gonna, like, have her, like, facts straight. So I'm gonna tell you this straight up. Right in front of, like, my brother's fucking face, she has her legs up on me, and it's just very flirty, and you know what? I let it happen. He's sitting right there, and I'm letting her put her feet up on me. Meanwhile, if that was my girl, I would have dragged her out by her fucking hair, because that's inappropriate. Meanwhile, before she even met me, my brother, like, prefaced the story with, my sister's gonna try and fuck you. My sister thinks 19 to 23-year-old girls only want to fuck a black guy and a chick. Well, guess what? That's true. That's fact. And you know what? I don't care what you say, but it's fact. And he was like, no, that's not her. That's not her. Yeah, well, I met her, and I found out that was her the third time I met her. Because guess what? She's 22, and she fucked a chick. And then after she told me that, she said, don't tell your brother. By now, she had to have covered her tracks to, like, tell him everything she told me, because she didn't want to get caught, I guess, or I don't know what it is. I don't really fucking know. So anyway, she has her legs all over me. She tells me that she reads my book, which you can see right here, wedgeaholics.com, which is a very graphic tale of a lot of, like, finger fucking, my friends, and awesome sex stories, right? And she has all these questions for me that she wants to ask me, and she's so interested in me to the point where now we're in the kitchen, it's getting uncomfortable, and I know my brother's in the living room wondering what the fuck's going on in the kitchen, and I'm just soaking it all up, because guess what? You're dating my brother, which means you're gonna be in the rest of my family's life, and I'm gonna have to, like, feel out the situation, because I don't fucking know you from a hole in the wall. So I'm talking to her, and it's making I was so uncomfortable that I thought my brother made her do all this shit. Like, I thought he made her, like, tell me about that she fucked a chick, like was kind of baiting me to see if, like, I would, like, I don't know, make a move on her. I don't really know, but it was to the point where I thought I was being set up. That's how fucking, like, intense, like, this chick was in the kitchen. Okay, so now she's standing there talking words, telling me she's being a chick, telling me not to tell my brother. And then the whole topic of if she was my type came up, and I told her I can't answer that, and she's like, no, like if I wasn't your brother's girlfriend, like am I like the type? And I was like, to be honest, like if I saw you in a bar, I'd fuck you, and I'm not gonna not say that again. Like if I saw her in a bar, I'd fuck her. The end. You wanna know why? Because she's being a fucking hoe, asking me that to start. Two, like, alright, she has a pretty cute face, but like, yeah, that's about it. And if I'm drunk in a bar, I'd probably fuck just about anything. But I didn't say it that way because I was being polite, because she's my brother's girlfriend. So I was like, sure, if I saw you in a bar and you were my brother's girlfriend, yeah, I'd fuck you. And she goes, that's all I needed to know. And I was like, yeah, okay. Now, she wants to continue the conversation, but I'm trying to watch the football game. And she's like, no, you don't need to watch the football game. Gets to the point where she now puts her phone number into my phone. Okay? I was like, ooh. So I texted, oh, you better save my name under another number, because I know how my brother is, and he gets very, like, thinks I'm gonna sleep with his girlfriend. Like, I don't know, he's had one girlfriend in his life. He was like 17, and I think I met her like once, so I don't know what the fuck his problem is, but I know exactly what he's thinking, and I'm sitting in the dark room, to the point where I feel uncomfortable, so I want to go back to the other room. She goes, like, I wanna, oh, no, so now we go back downstairs. She has her lights all over me. Now she's texting me. She's sitting right next to me, texting me. And my brother's sitting across the room. He sees this, he's not fucking blind. He's a little stupid, but he's not fucking blind. And so he's like, oh, are you seriously, like, texting her she's sitting next to you? And I'm, like, sitting there laughing my ass off in my head, because I was so happy I wasn't in a relationship. Not to mention the fact that I felt like bad for him, but not that bad, because this bitch has only been around for like an hour out of like the fucking world of life, and like it's not too late to send that bitch packing. I guess my brother pulled her aside and had a confrontation with her and was like, it looks like you're fucking dating, whatever. I don't know that happened until 5 minutes later, when she tells me I need to talk to you, brings me again upstairs into the dark room and says, come with me to the bathroom. And I was like, no, I definitely cannot go to the bathroom with you. Why, you may ask? Because when I go to the bathroom with girls, it's to fucking hook up with them. So she's like, she goes, I'm not a lesbian, I'm not gonna like hook up with you. I was like, no, it's not right, like, we should not go to the bathroom. Like, it's just, whatever. Grabs my hand, pulls me in the bathroom. I was like, okay. Bathroom, uncomfortable, standing there. She's Snapchatting away to some fucking friend I don't even know. And she goes, she was like, your brother just yelled at me. Like, don't fucking yell at me. Like, and I was like, yeah, I would yell at you too. I would have yanked you by your fucking hair out of that room. And she's like, I do what I want, whatever. And I was like, we gotta leave the bathroom. Like, I can't be in the bathroom. So, like, you're lucky. Like, I literally told her, I was like, you're lucky you're dating my brother, because if you were dating any other one of us, I was like, we wouldn't have been that nice. So now she's making a effort to walk over to him to, like, rub his shoulders and show him some love, and I'm like, this is such a fucking these are all red flags, and he has no idea. And the thing that really grinds my gears is that in the kitchen, she literally was like, yeah, and I haven't even fucked him yet. Like, I'm not gonna fuck him. And laughing about it. Like, you've been dating, like, what, 1-2 months, and you're not fucking? Okay, I'd like to believe that it was because you, like, held Jesus close to your heart, but you've told me all the fucking times that you had sex so many times, including, like, carpet munching some bitch. So, you're not fucking my brother. What are you fucking doing? You live in the same house. Like, you're home alone with each other. Like, how are you not even having sex? Okay? Like, I get power the pussy and everything, and, like, love is blind, but if you're not getting pussy, I don't understand how my brother's, like, this heated over thinking I'm wanting to fuck his chick, okay? So then she's like, I want to move out within the next 3 months. I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking joke. Like, you make, like, $20,000 or the fuck you're going. And I told her this out loud. Like, I'm a very blunt person. I'll tell her exactly how it is. I got nothing to fucking hide. So then she's like, yeah, and I planned my trip to Vegas, and he doesn't know yet, like, don't tell him. I'm going to some fucking rave shit with my friends. I was like, wow. So I'm sitting there like, oh my god. Not only is she not fucking my brother, she makes plans to, like, go chill with her friends without your boyfriend. Like, come on, that's so fucked up. And then she stands there and is like, yeah, I have to go to Valentine's Day dinner with, like, my brother and my cousin and my cousin's girlfriend, like, rolling her eyes. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, My brother's buying you presents for Valentine's Day. He's taking you out to dinner. You're not fucking him. I go, at least tell me you're blowing him. And she's like laughed, like, nope. And I was like, wow. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So she gives a little background story of why she just doesn't feel like fucking. It was a pretty, like, tragic story. I can get into it some other time. But the gist of the matter is this whole thing that, like, this whole issue she's had was from over a year ago. So I hear that and I go, over a year ago? Are you kidding? I was like, I understand that you might not be, like, in the mood to fuck, but you better be getting on your knees and sucking my dick. Because I'm your boyfriend, and you need to make me happy. Like, that's part of a relationship. Like, how, like, you're fucking lesbian, like, lovers. You're friends right now. You're fucking friends. So my brother has this whole concept of thinking that I'm trying to sabotage this relationship that's, like, 4 days old and sleep with his girlfriend. Through that, he hasn't, like, talked to me, which is, and he's, like, really, like cold, which is fine. I don't have any problem with that at all. I really don't. But what bothers me is the fact that, you know, we have 2 younger brothers, and him shutting me out is not good for them, and they, like, cry on the phone about how him and I don't, like, live together, and that they're never gonna see us, and all this stuff. So I try to preserve my relationship with my brother for my youngest siblings. And so, in the fact that he, like, blocked me on Facebook, the fact that he's just, like, listening to all the bullshit this girl's feeding him, and, like, somehow I'm at fault, it's, like, kind of disturbing. So then, I'm thinking everything's chill, because, like, nothing happened. Like, I don't understand. So I go over to my father's for, like, dinner, and he's in a pissy mood. Like, I ask him to turn the radio on, and he just, like, he just ignores, like, doesn't answer, and then has some, like, attitude when I'm like, okay. I text the girlfriend, and I go, what the fuck is up my brother's ass? Like, I don't even fucking live here. Like, he has a problem. Like, what the hell? She doesn't answer me. Okay. So now hours go by, she gets home from work, and she walks in, and I was like, yo, what, you're not gonna fucking answer your phone? And she's like, oh, I was ignoring you. So she has this, like, fucking little attitude coming in the room. She's texting in a group chat to my brother and cousin who are sitting right there that I'm being fucking shady. And then they left the room, and she goes, yeah, well, if you're gonna run your mouth. And I'm like, run my mouth? What the fuck are you talking about? So I told one of my cousins everything I just said just now, and my cousin, it got back to her that I said something to him. I didn't say something. I told him everything. I'm telling the world everything, like, right now. So I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? And so she starts, like, whispering and, like, mouthing, like, yeah, you know, you gotta run your mouth. And I'm like, run my fucking mouth? What, you got something to be embarrassed about? Because guess what? Like, I save everything because I've had grimy girls like you. And I have to keep proof because my brother already thinks I want to fuck every fucking bitch that he brings home, which hasn't been any, okay? He hasn't had any girlfriends. I don't even know where that came from. But I have to keep fucking proof on my phone and have to make this video because you're a grimy fucking bitch. And you know what? I will call you out and I will have this conversation with anybody who wants it. But you know what? Because I feel like it's going to be repetitive, I'm just going to make this video and tell people to push play, okay? Like, anyway, so now my brother's, like, on the other side of the wall, and I know he's there, and I know they're, like, hearing this conversation, but I keep letting it go, because I'm hoping that she would just fucking, like, throw her own words out there. And what I came to find out, kind of, is that it seems that she had told him everything her and I talked about, but if she did, and she told it like I just told it, any self-respecting man would get rid of this girl. I would have packed your fucking bags myself and put them on the fucking driveway. I would have done that the fucking first time you put your legs on somebody else. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, you're my girl. Like, you don't flirt with people, especially in front of me. That's fucked up. Anyways, this bitch tries to put me on blast, and my brother's too fucking pussy to say anything. And I hear him, oh, she thinks she's a dude, like, then she gets treated like a dude. You know what? If you're a fucking man, then you can talk to me like one, okay? Because this is everything that your bitch-ass girlfriend said, and you know what? I gotta make a fucking video because you're too fucking pussy to, like, exist and have a conversation. If the chick were to come up to me because she fought with him, okay? And if she had came up to me and said, listen, like, I was drunk, I don't know what was said, like, I hope that, like, you understand that, like, everything was exaggerated. It was just, like, and I think you have a perception problem, and I'm offended that you now think X, Y, and Z of me, or you've said X, Y, and Z of me. If she would have came to me and told me that, like, calmly, like an adult, I would have been like, alright, no problem. Sorry, I vented to my cousin Eric, because I told him this because I was concerned about all the X, Y, and Z things that I perceived, that maybe, you know, dating my brother is probably, like, something, like, should go on his radar, like, and I would have been like, okay, I understand, no problem. Hey, Eric, P.S., we resolved that whole issue, but that didn't happen. It was very confrontational, and it's like, yo, I will fucking say everything that you can believe me or not. The world can believe me or not. I don't care. The only reason I care is because I keep my bike at my father's house, and my cousin's at my father's house, and I would like to go over there whenever the fuck I want, so I can ride my bike, and I could show my cousin if I want to, and not have to deal with the fucking bullshit. Now, if my brother has a problem with me from, like, the time we were, like, 4 years old, that's his own fucking problem. It is not my problem, alright? If you don't like me for whatever reason, then don't fucking hang out with me, I guess. I don't know what you want me to say. I personally, I can't control yours. I can't control anybody's emotions but my own. That's it. It's plain and simple. If you don't trust me, if you don't like me, don't hang out with me, okay? And don't call people out into your own mess. If you have a problem, talk about yourself. Don't point at other people and be like, well, that person has a problem with you. This person has a problem with you. You know what? Guess how much that affects me? None. Like, 0. You wanna know why? Because I'm 100% confident in who I am, and I'm 100% confident in how I feel and what I do, and the stuff that comes out of my mouth, I don't regret, because it's fact. In reference to inviting your chick to Taco Tuesday, well, it's probably because she doesn't remember wanting to go to Fun Friday, okay? And you're welcome, because frankly, maybe she should have woke up sober and been like, nah. Well, 1, woke up sober and had no idea that she said that. Or 2, what if, God, what time is it? What if she actually wanted to go to Fun Friday? Guess what? My other cousin's girlfriends, if they want to go out, shout out to Molly. If they want to go out, they'll ask me out. We can go out. It's whatever. Nobody has a problem with you. And if somebody, Dave, you got a problem, well, don't worry. I won't ask your girl to go to fucking Fun Friday. But I'm thinking that I think if you don't trust me, I won't go with her. Not that big of a fucking deal. But if your girl can go do whatever she wants, and she want to go to Fun Friday, so whose fault is it if I go to that? Is it hers? Is it mine? Or is it your problem? Because you have insecurity issues, okay? I do not want to touch your girl. The end. Alright, you know what? No, maybe after, like, not that she's, like, hideously unattractive, but maybe, like, I'd probably have to have more than beer because I'm talking if she's not your girl, like if she's one of those fucking skanks at the bar. Yeah, I probably have to have some Fireball in that mix. But to be honest, I can do whatever the fuck I want too. And if she can do what the fuck she wants, and I can do what the fuck I want, then guess what? Her and I are gonna go to the bar on Friday, and you could sit in your fucking cave of a room, blowing her phone up. But at the end of the day, it has no effect on me. What are you fucking gonna do? You gonna hit me? Like, come hit me. Hit me over some bitch. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? I'm a man. You wanna see my muscles? I'll fuck you up. And not with my muscles, with my words, because everything I've said is true. So, that's all I gotta say. And if you got any problems, you better keep them to yourself. I mean, you can tell me all you want. You don't have to like me, but you better keep your problems to yourself and not be a selfish bitch and fuck up my little brothers. Okay? Because all they want is to see you and I together. And you know what? You can go take your girl there whenever the fuck you want. That's fine. Go on your own trips. I did it myself with my girls. Like, it's a fun time. It's like a little happy little family. And then you can drop the kids off and bang, bang, bang all day. Because that's the fun. But you know what? Like, when we haven't seen them for a while, like, I need to be included in those plans. Because that's what they want. So you need to be stop being a selfish dick when it comes to them. And think of them and not yourself. You can have every problem you want in the world with me. I don't care if you're mad because I stole your fucking Ninja Turtle 10 years ago. Literally 10 years ago, that makes us 18. Okay. 20 years ago. I don't care. Go see a goddamn therapist. I don't care. I don't want to bang your chick. This is what happened. You take what you want from it. The end. I don't care. But do not fuck up with the kids. Like, use your mind. I know it's in there somewhere, buried in the fucking angst of, I don't know. I don't know if you're like, what is that when the kids turn like 15 and they get like depressed and stuff? That's you. And you know what? When you want to sit there and say that nobody likes you, everybody, I don't ever want ever go out with you, really? Because I'm pretty sure, like, you go on out a whole bunch of times. You can watch my documentary over here somewhere. Okay? You see DJ's little fucking face in the background. Like, if you don't want to go out, you don't want to go out. You don't have to go out. If you don't like how I am, don't hang out. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but it's not my problem. It's yours. If you don't like how I talk to people I meet, then don't watch it. Like, don't watch it. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my God, it's so nice. You should really get to a stage in your life, honestly. Everybody goes through it. Love is blind. If that's what it even is. If you don't think this is your girl's fault at all, fine. Maybe she was like the inciting force to all the buried shit that you keep inside. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was. But you gotta go through the relationships and you learn from them. I fortunately have had crazy 2 and crazy 1. And like Dave has had crazy 18. Like, we all have to deal with it at some point in our life, and you get through it. And then you truly realize how unhappy you were either alone or with said person. And you know what? You're better off in the end. That's what happens. Because then you get to a level where you just don't care. Because you're fine being who you are. So, I don't know, man. You got issues, and if I'm your issue, you can remove me from your life all you want. That's your own prerogative. But guess what, bro? We be in the same family. So unless you're not coming to Thanksgiving dinner, or you're not coming to Christmas, or guess what, you're gonna be home when I'm riding my bike and you're sitting on your fucking ass doing nothing, then sorry, you're gonna have to see my face. And if you want to hit my face, go for it. Fucking go for it. Like, you're a psycho. You're a psycho. So, I don't know what your deal is. I don't. But you gotta also understand one thing. The past is a past. So whatever unresolved issues you have back there, nobody's going to be back there to help you. So you might as well just get the fuck over it. And any present day issues, because that's how this whole thing started, with present day issues that you have, well, you don't want to communicate. So this is me communicating to you because it's present day. And then after this, because I already talked to your girl, and you know what? I resolved my issues with her. Because what I kind of gathered out of it was the fact that she didn't really remember too much anyways, and she felt that I spun things up in a big story, but I haven't even told the big story because you're watching the big story now. And to be completely honest, like, I have my opinion, other people have their opinions, but you're the one that sleeps with her, you're the one that's dating her, and that's it. Like, this is what you gotta do. I have no problem. Hey, you wanna go, you wanna go to Taco Tuesday? I'll fucking go to Taco Tuesday if you make the tacos. You can say anything you want, but this is what happened, and that's it. If she doesn't think that that's what happened, then I guess I'm the best fucking writer in the world. Like, I'm the best writer in the world. We're done.